Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Valheim. Give me just one moment and we'll get started. Alright, so where did I leave off? I'm sure it was exploring the mountains, it was working on something. Um, Let me have a look here. I think I was working on my armor. Just have basic flint stuff there. Iron pickaxe is worn down, so I must have been mining silver. But, oh, that's right. I was also, like, in between moving from this place to the other place. So, yeah, I was setting things up over here. So I was smelting stuff. Yeah. Get beginnings of a new place built here. We're gonna have a little bit more sectioned, so we're gonna have multiple floors. We're gonna have a kitchen here, the bedrooms upstairs, maybe a bit of a dining or living room down here. And then over here, this is just a temporary setup. This is going to be the forge area, and then this is going to be like smelter. So these are currently just a temporary setup as I'm getting things put together. I was also thinking, like, I know that this is like the only floor for stone stuff, at least for what I currently have. But I'm also wondering, and go get some stone here. Like if I just grab something like this and line it up, would I be able to? I could just attach it down here or something. Try to make that as the floor instead. But that's more rough, I guess. Wonder what like this would look like instead. Something like that. Yeah, I'd have to pattern it or something. Break it up with like the smaller ones and like that. I don't know. That could be an alternate way to build a floor, I suppose, but again, it would be difficult to do because it's not meant to go down there. I'd have to figure out some way, like the default it tries to latch onto the corner rather than to the side. So I'll have to think about that. But then I suppose most of it's probably going to be covered up with the smelter items as well. Alright, let's have a look, see what I have in storage here. Just a bunch of building materials, my old armor. Okay, there is still a bunch of silver that I need to craft up if I need it. I was going to make some other weapons as well, I believe. And apologies, I don't always get the chance to to think about what I'm doing in the next episode before I start. Um, Especially with the extra hours that work has been given to me. Alright, so upgrade-wise, can still upgrade the armor one more time. Silver shield we have upgraded to the max. I should have remembered that I could make different versions of shields. Just, I never remember in time. What else? What else? Oh, I think, yeah, silver knife, something I want. So I need some iron, leather, and wood for that. Should still have a little bit of iron left over here. Although all the wood might be at the other place at this point. That's okay. I can just chop down a little more. Doesn't take too much. And actually, this might be enough for what I need. Because I only needed a few. It is a knife after all. Right, and also, leather, I think, is what I needed. So grab a bit of that. Yeah, silver knife. And this will turn it into basically 50 damage, and anytime I'm fighting undead, we'll do or anything unliving. I don't know, like, there is a difference between the two, but I don't know what the distinction is in the game off the top of my head. So if we make that, what do we need to upgrade it? Just a little silver, a little iron. And then what is that compared to the iron mace? So the mace does 73 points of damage, which is quite a lot. It is meant to be, you know, a one-handed weapon, stronger than knife, but I think the knife can do better just because of its speed. Although I think they're mostly balanced, so I don't think it matters too much which one I use. I just prefer the dagger. Okay, I think I might have to put some of this away first. See how much wood we have to turn into coal, or maybe just coal on its own. I don't remember how much I did. So the rocks can go there. Do have some wood. But not much, it seems. Okay. In that case, time to cut some more wood down. Where am I at? Okay, so let's run over here. Well, while we're, you know, harvesting stuff, might as well clear away some of the nearby fog of war as well. While we're at it. Although the forest is a lot farther away than it seems on the map. And once again, I'm gonna go for the small trees. They're the easiest to harvest. Get quite a bit from them. If I need more, I will just cut down bigger trees. And, you know, with as much silver as I have, it might take more than a few trees. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure if I need all of that silver. If I remember correctly, I've found quite a lot of it in the mountain. So maybe I was going to say maybe I'll upgrade to silver arrows, but again, unless I'm fighting non-living. Oh, and I'm already full on that. Okay, that was a lot more than I thought it was. Unless I'm fighting non-living or undead or whatever it is, I feel that silver isn't as good as other weapons like iron might be. Granted, silver is great when fighting said things. Also, I notice I only have 3 of these up. I must have done something with the 4th one. Well, that's fine. Let's just start putting wood in this one there. I suppose I can put all of this other stuff away. Oh, all that resin might have been what I collected from the trees, though. Alright, back to more wood gathering for a moment. And another so what I want to do tonight is, again, I don't want to spend too much time on any one thing. So I want to do a little bit of crafting, a little bit of smelting, a little bit of home building. I need to do some exploring because I need to find where the next boss is. Maybe finding some more dungeons to crawl through. That sort of thing. Just an assortment of things that need to get done. Oh, there's this guy. There we go. Don't need them wandering around my home. Oh, we still have plenty of room. I guess it must have been all that leather and resin that was filling up my inventory. Alright. And I am excited to get to some of the next areas. I mean, again, the reason why I'm playing through Valheim again is because, you know, the Ashlands came out. I want to see what that place is like. I'm sure it's gotten a major upgrade from what it used to be, because what I do remember of it was more of a land that was almost swampish. It was like near the near sea level, and all I can remember from it is, as I'm sailing past it, a bunch of the fire creatures, furlings, I think they are, or something like that. I don't remember, or surtlings. That's what they are. Um, just kind of all spawning in the area because, you know, the Ashlands are supposed to be a burning wasteland of some sort. And then uh, the tide would come in and they would all just get extinguished because, you know, they're made of fire. So, I don't know. I granted, it was just supposed to be like initial impressions and whatnot. Um, but it didn't seem very dangerous at the time. Now I'm sure it's much different now that it's been fleshed out. One more, and we have enough for 25. Get some of this. Oop, get some of this started. Oh, right. This weighs a lot. Alright, so I guess we could do 5 in each. And I know 5 in each doesn't equate to 25. But still. It's the easily divisible number. Put that back. Guess we'll put that back. And then it's gonna be about nighttime, so let's go ahead and... Oh, right. I need fire. Actually, those are almost done. Let's refill all of this up here. Right? Yeah, it's on its last one. And then we'll sleep for the night. Get all of this melted up. There we go. Alright, so all of this should be done. We'll store this away because, well, it's a lot of it. Then we'll pick up the silver. That's 20 silver. I think I actually do need the 5 more in order to finish up the knife. Let's see, we have 100. But we only need 80. Just because I only have 4 smelters. So there's 30, there's 10. This time I have to remember to put the coal in first because it takes longer to do that. Although, I might run out of stamina first. Yeah. Alright. Toss that down for a moment. good enough. And then I can put the rest in like this. And while this is smelting up, I need to do more wood as well. While this is smelting up, I can take a look at what I need to expand on the house. And today, as far as exploring goes, I'm gonna go to a different mountain. I want to go to what I think is going to be one that houses the boss of the area. So, okay, so first things first, I suppose I should start on the second floor. I do still need this covered over. Although I realize that there's a treasure over there. I don't know if I have opened it or not. Looks like I have. Okay. Alright, so we'll grab some of this wood. Or all of it. We'll start putting things in over here. Alright, so I guess first things first, we need another floor. I do know that some of this is going to be needed for a chimney over on the side. But I'm just getting it in here to begin with. Oh, hold on. Can't quite fit through there, so only those two are needed. We'll change things as we need to. Alright, so let's get a wall going up to begin with. I don't necessarily need it to be a double wall, double height over here, because it will have a roof. It's gonna. That's a good question. Which way am I doing? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this way. 4, 5, 6 this way. So if I do this, I'd actually be going like this. Which would, I mean, for this wall, leave me no room. So let's at least build a wall here first. Maybe I'll tuck the bed in on, oh wait, which side is the, okay, I need to remember this. This needs to have 2 open. This needs 1. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget again that this is where the chimneys will be. So this one's gonna be probably pretty basic. Just the usual one like that. The hearth, I mean, I suppose I I can do this. But I might do some sort of, I don't know if I can do a diagonal without it being a roof. And I might just have to have like a thatch, something or other. That won't work, of course, because they're meant to be 1 block wide. Alright, let me upgrade this hammer a little bit, because if it breaks that easily, this is gonna take a while. Oh, I had the workbench for just a second. Oh, I need a better workbench. Okay, right. I suppose this one out here is just for repairs. And for building. This one is the one that I can use to upgrade. Let's do that. Upgrade it again. And that's good. Okay. Now, if I can get how do I want to do this? I might just have this kind of a walled off area, depending on how I'm able to accomplish this. If I get something like that, and then attach trying to find a point I can lock in on. Maybe if I do it like this. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Had to sneeze. Alright, so now maybe I can get that as a half point. And then from there I could probably attach something like that. Get a bit of a chimney going like this. I don't know how well this will work, but that's why I'm trying things out. So, okay, I'm realizing what might be the problem here. All in all, it looks great. Looks fine until you get to the point where you have to line things up. So at this point, it'd line up like that, and then now I have a half, which I guess that still works. Just put it in like that, and everything else lines up just fine. Something like that. Okay, good. That is working out. I thought it might be a little more difficult than that. So we can put walls up like this, cover that up so that you don't see the finagling that needed to be done to get it there. And then just build the wall like this. I suppose the chimney still needs. Nope. Couldn't quite land it. Alright, fine. Put in a step. There we go. That's the chimney. Not sure if I want to do anything with this little cubby hole or not. Again, it'd be like a good place to put an armor stand or something. Just, you know, coming up stairs. Maybe a light or something over there might be good enough. Let's just eat a couple of things so I'm not at 25 health. And I suppose if I'm putting the roof on this side, that means that it is actually too high before I add the roof to it. How does it look down here? I know there's going to be a little bit of bleed through on items, especially when it's the roof tiles. But, you know, occasionally that's fine. But that's looking decent from this angle. And then I just... Oh, things are all smelted over here. Hold on. We pick it up and put it away real quick. Can almost... Well, I suppose if I didn't have as much in my inventory as I did, I can almost carry it all. Alright, there's that. We're almost out of wood. So let's put this away. Yeah, I don't have any extra in here. And we'll go cut some more down. Again, the upper floor there's not going to be too much to it. I don't know how decorative I'll be with it. But with the way that the chimneys are, I might just use it to hide some of the things away that aren't necessarily that are a little more difficult to find places for, like the maypole or armor rack, things like that. Things that might be a little more cluttery than visually appearing. I don't know. Got another grayling here. And then armor needs upgrading still, doesn't it? Some of it needs upgrading. No, all of it needs upgrading. The cape is the only thing I finished. So I do need a lot of silver still. So I guess I should keep that in mind. But again, that's kind of why I am doing all of this building while ore is smelting. So I'm not just sitting around waiting for it to be done like I have been in the past. Alright, well, there's a couple pieces of wood I won't be able to pick up. And I'll probably forget about it before it gets removed the game. All right. Yeah, I might as well cook up another batch of coal. I know it's gonna take a good portion of the wood that I just got done harvesting for building. Alright, let's put this away real quick. We're stocking up on more resin. Coal is what I need. And only 80 at a time. And of course, 40 of this. Lug it over to the smelter. Again, I wish that there was just a fill completely button. Like, I know I could hold the button down, but it's not that great. Like, holding the button down is still slower. Alright. Actually, with as dark it's getting, this batch is going to be a quick batch as I rest for the night. Bed must be placed under a roof. Right. Well, you know what? I guess that means I'm sleeping at the other base tonight. Forgot I removed the roof in order to build the second floor. I think the door is wide open too. I didn't check to see if I had left it open. I should also be growing something, if I'm not already. I am not. Because I'm sure, well, I do have a bunch of onions already, but I'm sure I'm going to want to use something. Onion soup is good, but maybe that's all it is. What do I currently have? Deer stew, because I cooked up the last of the deer. Right now I think I'm just working off of sausage and onions. Fish might not be a bad thing eventually. Again though, that takes a little more time than just leaving something to, grow. But I guess if I have 100 onions, that's pretty good for now. I'm gonna need to make a trip into the swamp for a night, just to see if I can get some more chains. Need 4 more coal. There we go. Grab that. I don't know why I load it all up in one go. Maybe I should deliver the coal first. If I just set that down. That is what's weighing me down after all. Then just pick it up after putting all of this in. There we go. Alright, that should be enough for the knife that I want to make. Oh, okay. There's like 60 in there, so better be enough. And I think I left the rest of the components as well. Let's just grab a bunch. Oh, here's some more. Grab wood, grab the leather. Oh, I mean, since we're over, might as well grab the resin. Take that back over. Upgrade this knife. What else do I need though? The armor. The armor needs upgrading. Right. We have way too much resin. I know that's how it's supposed to be because you're supposed to use it to fuel torches and whatnot. Silver knife, what am I missing? Oh, iron. I suppose. Here, hold on. Let me put some of this away. There we go. Need the iron. Probably 1 or 2 more pieces. There we are, silver knife. 1 for that. 2 for that one. We can do 1 more level. I'm going to. Because, as I said, the knife is my preferred weapon. Okay. It looks like we just need some for the helmet. So upgrade that. And I need wolf pelts, wolf fangs, wolf pelts. So, all that stuff that I left behind, you know. Let's put all of that away. I'll just grab the stuff from the other place again. It is going to be a lot of this, just because I am in between 2 different locales, I guess. There it is. There's what I'm looking for right there. Otherwise, you know, I'd bring it all over. It'd be all hodgepodge slapped together. Some of it wouldn't work because I think like a forge needs a roof, just like a workbench. And I suppose, again, I need the actual silver. That might help. Alright, so there's the chest piece, there's the trousers. Alright, armor is fully upgraded, weapon is upgraded as well. Put the armor back on because you can't upgrade it while wearing it. Swap that out. And somewhere in here, this one, so I put all my old equipment. Right, put that away, that away. Oh, I do have apparently quite a bit more iron left over as well. So I don't need to go back to the swamp for iron. Alright, what else can I upgrade? Not gonna upgrade the bronze axe. I think, if anything, I'll get an iron axe. Right, that's why I didn't upgrade this again, because it requires 30 iron. How much would it upgrade? 3 points of damage. Yeah, I'm fine with it as it is. So armor, weapons, shield. I mean, food is okay for now. The cloak will protect us from cold. That might be all I need to do for the moment. All of the soul is now done. And we did kind of go through most of what I had to store. Leave that extra 30 for another time, I suppose. Now, back to putting stuff together. At least for a little bit. So yeah, I think, oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to build the hearth, so I'd have an actual thing to have a look at. And I think I'm within range. I don't know why I ran around this way, but how do I want the hearth to be, though? Do I want it to be like this? Because that's going to change the outside as well. So if I do something like that, then over here, you can see that it is on the outside. So in that case, I would probably want to do something like this. maybe not quite that high. But again, like I don't really have any slanting things that would work out. I'd have to change it up a little bit. So maybe like this. I don't know if I can do it like that though. Might have to get that on the corner first. And then that'll attach like that. I don't know if I like it like that though. I don't really have too many options. What if I did a pillar like this instead? Not really liking that either. My options are fairly limited at the moment, I think. This is the problem I have with the stone stuff, is just compared to everything else. Like, you have, if you include the iron stuff, and I know that there's new crafting stuff in the new expansion, but I don't know what that is. I don't want to know what it is until I get to it. But at the moment, you have very limited choices for stone, whereas wood, like stone, you have half of a row, I guess, or yeah, half a row, whereas the wood stuff you have almost 3 rows. So I know some of them are just different lengths and whatnot, but that is enough to make a difference. I think there could have been a lot more options with stone, but I think this is, I'm gonna have to have it like so. Can I get it? Oh, I'm not stone cutter anymore. Maybe from up here I can get it. There we go. I like that. Then we'll do some kind of stone chimney over here. Might need to be wider. No, this should be fine. This should be fine. Maybe transition it to wood up top here. Oh. Gotta remember that it likes to zoom out if I don't have something to rotate. Something like that, maybe. And of course, this is the other one. Alright, before I end up hurting myself, let's actually get some more food. Because I know one of these times I'm gonna go for this jump and I'm gonna go off the edge. go. So 2 chimneys. I suppose this will be in between it. That isn't where I wanted it at all. You know what? Just build a ramp. Oh, right. And this might cause some trouble here. Because this is going to be in the way. Oh, wait. No, I can do it like that again. Awesome. Problem fixed. Overlapping doesn't look too bad. That'll go like that. Oh, but we, oh, I fell. Hold on. Hold on. I want to make sure that the chimneys are clear. So that won't work. Maybe like that. No. And before I get too carried away with how I like it, let's just make sure. I hope that doesn't start turning on and off. But it seems like it's enough for the smoke to leave. So, yeah, just a couple chimneys. One for the stew pot, one for the meat cooker, whatever it's called. This thing, the iron cooking station. All right. And then I also need to add one more block here. I was going to initially remove those blocks, but I think it helps add to whatever is going on with the top part of this. Again, if I could use these big ones, like if I could rotate this vertically so that it was up and down, or if there was a vertical version of this, I would use that instead. But my options are limited. Okay. Still don't have enough to sleep here, so need to head back to the first base. And we'll sleep tonight. But before I get too distracted with base building, I do need to do more of it. But I want to go on a bit of an exploration. So let me put some of this stuff away, so I don't need to take it with me. Let's see, I've got a weapon, got a bow, got the wishbone. we are heading, well, I guess back to New Home. That's the closest place I have to the mountain I want to explore. Um, but I do want some portal material. Portals use cores, fine eyes. So there's the eyes. Cores I should have sitting around somewhere. I haven't seen them tonight, though. There we are. Only 2, though. Maybe I've got some more stashed away. Yep. Alright. Looks like I will be deconstructing another, item that has more of those. Or am I building everything this way? Just get rid of the smelter. Alright, so that's the eyes, that's the cores. Now we just need the fine wood. How much did we need? Each one, 20. There we go. And then I'll leave 3 of these behind because I don't need this many. Alright, so first one we're gonna make right here. Let's check my map to see what I need some of these other ones. Okay, so travel. I guess we will use explore. Okay, and it's unconnected. Good. Let's put the stone away. I don't need to carry around. Oops. Don't need to carry around that much. There we go. It's portal stuff. Go back through over here because this is where my rested bonus is the greatest. What time of day is it? Still early enough that I can't sleep, so good enough. Don't think I can munch on that yet, so... No, I can't munch on either of those yet. That's fine. This first leg of the journey might just be getting to the mountain and putting a portal over there. But we're heading up here to the north. We're gonna explore a little bit on the way. Just clear out some of the fog of war. A skeleton surprise. Alright. What, surprise there's no skeletons? Not too worried. Okay, I have to remember that silver is like poison to undead, not just a bunch of extra damage. So, You know what? That might work better. Since they're mostly running to me. These archers are getting annoying. But this is why I keep a sledgehammer on hand. It's for the moments where there are just a lot of enemies. They're tired of fighting. You can't be undead and be tired. What are you talking about? Okay, they're not going away though. One more. There we go. Alright, and I don't need all of these bones. Trophies I'll hold on to for now, though. Not sure if I'll need them later or not. But, I mean, I do know I need bones eventually, for crafting and whatnot. But I also know that there are good sources for bones, later on as well, so... I don't need to hang on to every little bone I find. Just do this. Figure out which side the treasure is on over here. Seems like it's right here-ish. Oh. Hello, buddy. Somewhere over here. Goes off a bit. There it is. On we go. I check those because they sometimes have necklaces in them, which are required for a decoration item. So I try to remember to take a look at them whenever I can. Did I know there was a mountain right here? I may have. It's not big enough to have anything on it, though. I say as, it, you know, has a cave on it. Just right up here. So, you know, once I rest up, let's just mark this as a place we can explore at some point. That may have been a golem that I heard. Oh, look at that. That's something I want. Ow. They might be distracted by the golem. Oh, this one's not. This one's coming at me. But I need some of these. Alright, carrying too much. Hold on. How much do these weigh again? 200. Oh, it might help if I, equipped that again. I mean, his second one is too much for me to carry. But you know what? Eggs are roundish. I can roll them off the mountainside. Unless I, get them stuck like that. Maybe I should have left it there and just marked it instead. Oh, what am I talking about? I have a portal. Although, I suppose the eggs count as something that can't be transported through a portal, right? No, I think they'd have a little symbol on them. Or maybe it's not there because of the settings I currently have. Hold on. Let me gather up some stuff. Need to make a workbench and a chest. Go, workbench. Down the chest. Put the eggs in the chest. Get attacked by something. Okay, so. Again, what I usually do is proof of concept before using portals to transport stuff. So in this case, I found an egg. It used to be that they couldn't be taken through portals. Maybe they can now. Maybe it's just because I have set to be able to go through portals that it doesn't show the little symbol. But I'm going to go off of what I remember. So for the moment, I'm going to return the egg to safety, and then from here on out, or from the point on which I have made it back safely with the item, I will allow myself to use portals to transport them in the future. That's why I was going between this base and the other base with the silver that I had smelted up, because I have already proven that I can go. Oh, this isn't home. This is not where I thought I was going. I saw the tower there, and I thought, oh, that's my chimney. No, this is just a dangerous place. let me mark this on the map. Hold on. What am I marking these as? Draugr Village. I think I, again, spelled that wrong. Oh well. Yeah, it's just straight south from here. Oh, I should have put the portal up back by the eggs anyway, to save myself some running time. Oh well. Alright, so back over this way. You know, by this time it looks like the sun is kind of setting. So maybe I'll just sleep the night away. Alright, so brought the egg back to a safe place. At this point I consider that good enough. I suppose I'll empty my inventory while I'm here. Don't need all of this stuff with me. And let's just go ahead and sleep. It's funny how short the days seem when you're actually trying to get something accomplished. Sometimes you're just sitting around just doing things and the day seems to last forever. And then when you're actually trying to accomplish things quickly, the day seems to go by much faster. Alright, so I'll eat those 3 things. Get my bonus. Head on out again. And it just happens to be storming. You know what I didn't do? I didn't mark any of that stuff in the mountain. So I'm gonna have to look around for it a bit. That's fine though. Shouldn't take too much more time. Well, this is a bad day to be exploring. With all the rain, it means my stamina generates slower. But luckily I have a decent amount of stamina. I do try for, my usual go-to is 2 health food and 1 stamina. Very rarely do I use 2 stamina and 1 health. But usually that's when I am back at base, just, you know, cutting trees down, something like that. I usually just do it like that because I don't need the health too much. Alright, good thing there's a little bit of an in-between here. Or maybe the meadows just isn't stormy. Because I think if I go up into the mountains, I'm going to be freezing again. Okay, so up there's that. Somewhere over here? There we are. Good. Wasn't too difficult to find again. Let's build the portal. I think I named it Explore. Let me just make sure that it's not Travel. Travel is the one over there. Okay. Grab the ink. I'll go through. There we go. Like I said, I should have built the portal first anyway. That way that last trip back out to the mountain wouldn't have needed to take so long. Right, break that, break that. Guess I can put that there. And onward to the mountains over here. Alright. So, again, my theory is that with how tall this mountain is over here, there's a fairly good chance that the boss is on this mountain to the north of me. I can't be certain, of course, because I haven't explored it yet. I hope this is the mountain I'm thinking of. Because if this isn't the tall mountain, then I have no idea where I left the tall mountain. And it seems like it's tall enough to have some things on it. Rest a moment. Mountain climbing is exhausting. And it's tall enough to have obsidian. But it could also be that I was just passing. Oh. There we go. Not let the wolves get me this time. I hope. I mean, wolves are the one thing that has gotten me this game. But I also forgot that I had bone mass at the time, so they shouldn't have. That's a skeleton, so there's probably some treasure here for me. So grab that. Ow. Every time I run towards him, he's running away. There. Okay, that's not enough to kill him. This does a little extra damage. Oh. Oh, missed it. There we go. And I gather these up because I think they're used in some sort of food. come on. There. I guess it doesn't help that I'm using, what are these, flint arrows? I think that was the peak that I was thinking about over there. At least it seems really high from, at the base of the mountain. And I'm looking up at it. Also, it'd be great if there's another egg over here or something. But it doesn't look like those were around the egg. I'll have to keep looking. Alright, heading that way. Again, not sure if this mountain will have it. I may have to resort to going back to that cave and seeing if there is a stone that will tell me where the next boss is. I also thought that there would be a few more caves in the area. There doesn't seem to be very many over here. Although I suppose I don't need the caves if the boss is actually over here. Well, other than for looting purposes. There's a bunch of stuff that I want to get from them. Another one of these places, so we'll just grab treasure from here. I don't need any seeds though. Can dump that. Everything else is stuff I want to keep, it looks like. Okay. Climbing up some more. Oh. Next I found, ow. Okay, that didn't work out so well. Might actually have to be careful here. And one more. Oh, and another one. Just hiding over here. Missed it. There we go. And another egg. at this point. Alright, let's get a crafting bench here. And the portal. Not travel explore. There we go. So I think that's all the eggs I need to summon the boss. I believe it only requires 3 eggs, if memory serves. If not, then, you know, okay with being wrong. I have 4. But they do weigh 200 pounds apiece, or 200 stones, or 200 units of measurement. But I think this is the peak that I was looking at. This doesn't seem like there's a boss up here. In fact, it doesn't seem like there's... Oh, there's more peaks over that way. Okay, never mind. I'll keep looking. And this might be what I was looking for. There's a golem, of course. There we are. Far to the south, it seems. So, those will point to the closest place. So, seeing as it didn't point over to the north, and the north seems to be much closer than that place to the south, I would guess that... Oh. Ow. There's the golem, still chasing me. Oh look, silver. Let's go ahead and mark this just because I'm here. And you don't get silver poking out of the ground like that very often, so might as well claim it when you see it. Alright, so at least we found where the boss is. I thought... Okay, come on. I just said you don't find silver sticking out of the ground. There's a cave right over there. Let's have a look. See what's over here. Not sure I can go up that direction. So I'll have to try right over here. There we go. It's all about the mountain climbing skills. Oh, that's quite a steep drop. Oops. It's not a cave. Alright. Let's have a quick look inside. As usual, entrance is covered in ice, so you don't need to worry about things going after you immediately. Rats can be a pain in here because there's a lot of slopes. But usually if you find some flat ground, they'll come back. Or not. Once again, this is why I resort to this thing. Because it hits everywhere. And we found the door immediately. Wonderful. Before I go in there, I should probably eat up, top off my health. Because these can be very dangerous. Oh. Well, they can be very dangerous when there's actually things in here. If there's nothing in here, then, well, there's nothing to worry about. Although I don't feel rested anymore. That's that's a sign I should probably return home. But what am I not doing? Returning home. Oh, that's a dead end. Okay. Never mind. Go back this way. Oh, some ice. You gotta break all the ice, just in case. There's a way to go. Look at that. That do damage to them? From silver? I suppose they are like lycanthropes. Or maybe they're undead. But again, it makes sense that this is where the silver comes in if it is supposed to be versus lycanthropes. More Fenris hair. Haven't managed to find other item I've been looking for yet, which is the Fenris claw. And that's just a dead end there. Maybe there's not much to this cave. As they are procedurally generated, it can happen. Although I also think that was just one of the 3 paths that I could take. Looks like there's 2 more. But they don't look like they go too far. Could be wrong. Like this, it's down to a pit. Oh, and here's another door. What's inside? Money and obsidian. I'm good on obsidian right now. Here we go. Fenris claw. That now allows me to make 3 new things. Alright, I'm gonna explore this top area first before going down below. because, yeah, this doesn't go anywhere. I may have just turned myself around. Oh, I'm going around this pillar. Okay. And just more cave markings, letting you know that lycanthropes exist. And that's the way I said was a dead end. Alright. Down slippery stairs we go. Oh, and we have another one of these. But we already know that it's over there. So, luckily, we have had 2 notices of where it is. And we're not going to have to go exploring as much as I thought we would. So again, I guess even though this isn't where the boss is, it did have a couple of spots that told us where the boss would be. And again, this dungeon was a little lackluster. Wasn't much in it. Going the wrong way. Alright, here's the exit. Take care of that last bat. Now I can... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Now I can exit out. Alright, there's dragons over there. And there's plains to the west. So I don't really want to head that way. But since there is a camp, I don't know what camp this is called. Ow. Let me... Nope. Okay, I gotta be careful. I thought that was a slope, not a fall. So I hear wolves howling in the distance. I see a bunch of things going to attack each other. Animals and skeletons and greylings. So let's just let them fight it out. Meanwhile, we'll head over here. I know it's really close to the plains, but, oh, these guys are following. Fine. Oh, there goes my stamina. Alright. No wonder I couldn't do anything. Alright, we're gonna put up the other portal over here. Just for the time being. Because it's nighttime. And I want to head back home to sleep. And this is a good landmark to put a portal up at. So, oh, that way is the plains. This way is where I want to have my portal. Alright, workbench right there. Portal right there. And again, naming it Explorer because that's what I'm currently using it for. Oh, okay. I see how it is. They don't like my portal. And one more to get to the bed I can sleep in. So, what is the next step? I suppose it's... Oh, I hear something. Or at least it sounded like something was breaking stuff. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright. So the next step, I suppose, is to head down here and see how difficult it is to reach Motor. Should be just a quick little trip across the ocean. I don't know how big the island is, but obviously there's a mountain on it. And then we'll set up a portal of some sort. Go from there. Do I need to get anything else in preparation? So I've got my armor, I've got my weapon, although I think the weapon of choice is going to be the bow and arrow. And we're going to need obsidian arrows, which I think are made over here. Yeah, there we are. Just 4 obsidian feathers. Okay. We have tons of obsidian, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's put the claws in here, because that's where I have the Fenris hair as well. So wood and feathers are right here. Excellent. Just quickly make 100 of these and start making use of them. Sorry. Had to find out where they were in my inventory for a moment. Alright, so that's 52 versus the 27 I have been using. The old arrows away. That away. We'll take a look at what I need for food and possibly potions in preparation. So I don't think I'll need any frost resist because of the cape and because of... Is it the armor? Protects against cold. Yeah, resist versus frost on 2 things. So, should be good there. I might want to go into the swamp to get some blood bags to get black soup. But we're talking the difference between 50 health and 45. So I might just stick with the 45 and not worry about that last 5 health because, it's going to go away in a few seconds anyway. So food we'll use sausage, deer stew, and onion soup. Could get frost resistance potion. Medium healing I definitely want because I've run out. And I do need blood bags for that. Or I could go for minor. 50 health instead of 75. Stamina potions I'm not gonna worry about. Poison, I don't think Motor uses any poison, so I don't think I need to worry about that. And that's the extent of the needs that I have at the moment. So, let's get some onions and some stuff for sausage. Alright, sausage needs thistle. Just need one batch of those. And then quite a few onions for soup. Although I guess I don't need more than 4 because that's how much of the other things I have. Alright, put those away. I might put my wishbone away as well, because I'm not going up there to look for treasure. And then one of these chests, maybe not anymore, one of them used to be where my boat was contained. But I may have left that somewhere. Maybe down here. Because I think that's the last that I would have used it. Although, I would think that I'd pick it up. So maybe I packed it up and just put its pieces somewhere. I guess I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just go ahead and see what it takes to build a new boat. 80 bronze nails. Let's look for the nails first, I guess. That's the important part. There's 11 bronze nails. Yeah, it looks like I might just have to carve somewhere in the world. I try not to do that because, well, I lose track of it. I forget where it is. And it might just be down here, where I have this boat one here. I do have a couple others marked around my dock here. Actually, this one is marked boat. Yeah, that one is marked dock. So, just having a quick look around to make sure I don't have any others. I might have left the boat down there. I guess I can go have a look. As if it is, go pick it up. Because I kind of feel it's better to do that than to make a whole bunch more bronze, turn it into nails that I don't necessarily need. Maybe for leaving on this excursion, I should have double checked my other base to make sure I didn't leave a bunch of it there. But, oh well. If worst comes to worst, that just means that I'll be running down here for nothing and to make another trip. I'll need to make more soup too, looks like. I don't know why, like, this mountain seems peaceful compared to those other ones. Probably because it's at a lower altitude, or seems like it's at a lower altitude. Or that I haven't really found any creatures on it. But I don't think that's a thing. Like, I don't think just because it's on the main island excludes it from having dangerous things on it. And towards the fire mark, not the berries. Always look when I hear things, just in case it's like a troll bearing down on me or something. And look at that. There's my boat. Looks like they're coming to attack me, so let's take care of them real quick. There we go. Oh, didn't get them all. There we go. Alright, so from here, would be the best thing to do. I suppose just break it, pack it up. Looks like it kind of drifted a little bit. Oh, that's the wrong seat. I was wondering why I wasn't turning. Let's just wedge it up here a little bit. I guess it's not going too much further. Oh, that's too deep of water. Comes in. Just a couple more hits though. Nope. That one missed. There we go. Oh, and I had some cargo as well. There we go. Make sure I have the nails, because those are the important part. And I can X that out to let myself know that the boat is not there. Okay, so I think the plan is, I suppose I could have just sailed there from here. But, oh well. We want to head out from the other place anyway, because no, I can't. I was gonna say because that's where I have the portal set up, but I don't really. Like I just kind of put up the portal to do some exploration. I'm probably gonna have to grab the portal and come back, or make a new one. Do some kind of portal naming convention to get them to be named properly. Or just leave it as explore. Which I can do for the time being, that's not a problem. Now, what is the reward for defeating Motor? Obviously, its ability to put the wind at your back. That's a really nice one to have, especially if you do a lot of sailing. I don't know. Okay. Maybe I might do. I might see what time it is. I might call it a quick session tonight. Seems like a decent place to stop. It's up this way. I found where Motor is. Maybe next time I'll just get ready and sail out there and fight them. No, I don't think there's much more that I want to craft, equipment-wise. So, there we are. Got my boat and stuff on me. Just have another boat just to be sure. I suppose, if anything, I could upgrade my bow for another 3 points of damage. What would it take? Probably 20 iron. 30 iron, okay. An entire stack of iron. I do have that in here. But that would also pretty much consume all the iron I have. So I think this is a good place to stop for the night. Next time, we will go back to New Home. We will get a boat set up. We'll sail to the southwest. We'll put up a new portal out there. Might need to visit some of these crypts that I've marked on the map just to get some more cores. Well, there is that cave in the mountain that I didn't explore. So yeah, I'm pretty much fully equipped. Again, and there are a couple things I could do. I could go get more iron, or use all the iron I have. I could go get some blood bags and get some medium healing potions, but I think uh, that might be a little excessive for what I need. Um, I think the bow and arrow should work fine. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the session tonight. I'm sorry it was a little short. But yeah, I guess I will talk to y'all next time. Have a good night.